Hello and welcome to the Herget Gymnasium for today's exclusive coverage of boys varsity basketball as your Braintree Womps take on the visiting Needham Rockets. On behalf of BCAM TV, I'm Mike Wassel. And the Braintree Womps enter today's game at 4-2 on the season, coming off a big win over Framingham, 76-72 defeat at the hand of the Flyers. And the Womps, after two tough losses against Newton North and Brookline, have come back on the right path and now head into a game against a very good Rocket team at 6-2 so far on the early season. But speaking with head coach Bob Crook before the game, he mentioned his defense has been very strong this year, and his free throw shooting has come a long way since the opening first couple games, and he expects a very good game here today, a very fast-paced game. Needham provides a lot of size on the court, and Braintree's going to utilize a lot of their speed because Braintree's a little undersized, but they'll be able to use their speed to their advantage here at home, looking to pick up their fifth win of the season. Again, Braintree 4-2, Needham 6-2. Braintree's played two fewer games because they had a 2.5-week layoff during the Christmas break. But for right now, we're going to turn it over to PA announcer Mike Denise, and we're going to have the starting lineups for both the Braintree Womps and the Needham Rockets. Stay with us here on BCAM TV.
Good evening and welcome to Herget Gymnasium on the campus of Braintree High School for tonight's State League varsity boys basketball matchup between the Needham Rockets and your Braintree Womps. The Massachusetts Interscholastic Athletic Association, along with Braintree High School and Needham High School, expect all fans to display good sportsmanship. To remind all fans that we're dealing with young athletes who are trying to do their best for their school and their community. We request that all cheering be supported and spectators reminded that the price of admission is not entitled 1-2G or criticize or degrade players, coaches, or officials. Let's make this contest a positive experience for all. At this time, we'd like to introduce the starting lineups for this evening's contest. Introducing the Needham Rockets. At guard, junior number 4, Andrew Bronstein.
The starting lineup for the Rockets is Andrew Bronstein at guard. At number 11, Henderson Parker. At forward, Aram Hooligan. Number 24, Dylan Murphy at power forward. And the captain, Jack Alberding. Head coach for the Rockets is Paul Liner. The assistant coach, Jack Baker. And now introducing your Braintree Womps. Guard, Tom Costello. Marquise Jones, the forward. Cole McKinney at forward. Cal Berman back on the court after an injury, number 35 for the Womps. And the starting center is Tim Miller.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all stand to honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And good luck to both teams.
Again, the starting lineup for the Braintree Womps as we get set for tip-off. It's Tom Costello along with Cole McKinney in the backcourt. Marquise Jones, Cal Berman, and Tim Miller, who jumps up. And Braintree controls the opening tip. Braintree in their home white uniforms with the blue trim. Costello swings it to Berman, and it looks like the Rockets are going to play a very strong zone at the top as Jones' first shot is no good. Rebound inside by Miller. Miller down low to Jones. Jones finds McKinney for three. Swish! Cole McKinney first points of the game from the outside, and it's 3-0 Womps. And a foul against Cal Berman for the hands on the back of number 11, Henderson Parker. Up top to Ooligan. Ooligan defended by Jones, and now it's Parker. Parker up top. The jump shot is no good, rebounded by Jones. The Womps 2-on-2 up court. Jones spins and throws to McKinney. Now Miller fakes the shot. A lot of contact, no call. Errant pass that time by McKinney. Back the other way come the Rockets, down 3-0. Just over a minute into the ball game. The 4-2 Womps versus the 6-2 Rockets. Big game here today at the Herget Gymnasium as that pass is broken up and taken away. Jones finds McKinney. McKinney up top to the open Berman. Berman off the feet of Jones. Jones is going to count the basket, and he'll get to the line for a three-point potential play. Womps may have caught in a break there. That looked like it could have been a kick ball against Jones as that ball was thrown right at his feet. But a good break going the Womps' way, and now a potential three-point opportunity at the Stride. Free throw's good, and it's a 6-0 lead early on in this game, just over a minute and a half in. Bronstein finds the wing of Alberding. Alberding back up top to Ooligan. And now Bronstein. Good switch by the Womps, and a mismatch. But good defense along the perimeter, and another turnover as Costello takes it away. Costello charging hard, finds McKinney now up top to Berman. Berman back to McKinney, fakes it. Now he gets a clean look for three. Off to the right, no good, and an offensive rebound again. That's the second offensive rebound for the Womps, and Jones inside, and he puts it in. And a quick timeout taken by head coach Paul Leiner as the Womps have come out firing. Off to an 8-0 start with 5:52 to go here in the first quarter. Not the way Needham wanted to start this game. Braintree coming in, scoring 76 points in their last game against Framingham and picking up right where they left off. Very quick start for Coach Crook's team. 8 points. 5 of those scored by Marquise Jones. And the other 3 belonging to Cole McKinney. So a good start for the Womps. The defense has played extremely well. And on the offensive side of things, Braintree moving the ball very quickly. A lot of good swings and an extra pass has found open shooters. And right now, Needham's going to have to find an answer for Braintree's offensive tempo. Braintree's undersized front court is bringing a lot of problems to the Rockets. You can see Needham right now sending a lot of taller players. Most of their front court is over 6 feet. So with 5:52 to go here in the first quarter, an 8-0 lead for the Womps. The Rockets are inbounding right under their own basket. Braintree looking to trap in the backcourt. Alberding just gets it over half court. He's defended by Berman. Now Ooligan back up top to the point guard and Bronstein. Bronstein defended by McKinney. Parker wants to get open. He has a mismatch against Costello. Ooligan inside and throws it up and in. Immediately pressed by the Rockets. Costello breaks it. Now sent it forward for Miller. Miller to the right wing for Jones. Now far side. Miller drives inside. Nearly travel with the basketball. Now McKinney gets it. Takes the jumper. It's no good. Rebound again. Jones comes down with it. And a jump ball. And it's going to be Needham ball on the arrow. With 5:03 to go here in the first quarter. First sub of the game coming in, David O'Connor for Needham. Hooligan cuts inside and puts it up off the window. He's got all 4 of their points and the lead cut in half, 8-4. Costello gets it over the half-court line. Now swings it to Miller. Miller goes baseline. The 5-footer, no good. Tapped out and picked up by Parker. Parker going one-on-one. A fortunate bounce to Bronstein. He's no good off the window. And a jump ball. This time it'll be Braintree ball. As Berman with a good effort to tie it up. 4:27 to go here in the first quarter. 8-4. Braintree. Costello double teamed. And it's broken up by Bronstein. Bronstein underneath to Parker. Parker puts it up and off the window for 2 more. What was an 8-point lead's down to 2. The press giving Braintree a little bit of trouble. Very nearly off the hands of McKinney and out of play, but Braintree able to maintain possession, and Costello settles it down with 17 on the shot clock. Down low, Miller goes with the half hook, no good. It's short. Good look at the basket for Tim Miller. Alberting finds Parker. Parker feet on the line for the 2. It's good. We're all tied at 8. So just 4 scorers in the game, 2 on each side. 8 apiece. Costello travel with the basketball. And Braintree immediately going to get some subs in there. 3 subs coming in off the bench. Hapgood, Mahoney, along with Buckley. The 3 reserves coming in for the Womps. So Braintree started the game on an 8-0 run. That was responded by an 8-0 run by the Rockets, and we have a tie game. The ball in the hands of the Rockets with 3:20 to go in the first quarter. Alberton defended by Buckley. The jumper's good. Size mismatch there. The center, Alberting over the guard of Buckley. Now Buckley over half court, gets it to Mahoney. Berman a long 3, no good. Rebounded by Alberting. Bronstein now a good switch as Buckley takes over, and now double team along the baseline. Back up top to Hooligan. Hooligan defended by Jones. 5 on the shot clock. Inside, Hooligan. The jumper is way long and picked up by Buckley. Buckley to the right wing, now back to Buckley. Berman fakes the 3, drives inside. Now it's right at the free throw line. Good extra swing to Hapgood for 3. It's good. Big basket for the Womps to break the 10-0 run for the Rockets. Braintree goes back on top, 11-10. Foul against Buckley, his first. Just the second foul of the game, both against Braintree. Jones checks out along with Berman. As Miller checks in, along with Nick Timberlake. Alberting gets it in, and now he's going to maintain possession at the top of the key. Needham looking to get it inside against Miller. The shot from Alberting is good. Tough turnaround shot over Miller. Needham goes back on top, 12-11. High scoring first quarter. .130 to go in the quarter. And a bad pass by Miller. It's broken up. Connor Righty with the point guard duties right now. Alberding is going to be fouled by Miller. Third foul against the Womps, and that's the first on Tim Miller. 1:15 to go in the quarter. 1 point lead for Needham, 12-11. Back up top to Ooligan. Ooligan looking to go one-on-one with Miller. Miller plays some good defense, and Ooligan's shot is well short. Back the other way as Timberlake finds Hapgood. Hapgood to the basket, and he got fouled. Hapgood heads to the line for a pair. Foul was on Connor Righty, his first. And the second team foul against Needham here in the first half. First free throw from Hapgood's well short. Hapgood gave the Womps the momentary lead at 11-10, and now looking to tie it up. And can't. Again, a point of emphasis, Braintree's going to have to shoot the ball well from the line in a game that figures to be very close. The 6-2 Rockets facing the 4-2 Womps, and a travel going against Needham. Brennan Smith moved his pivot foot, and he can't believe the call. The Womps catch a break with 46.2 to go in the quarter. The long three from Timberlake's off the side of the glass, no good. May have been a little rushed. Needham can't hold for the final shot. There's about a 10-second differential between the game and shot clock as Ooligan swallowed up and turned it over. (12-11). Braintree can hold for the final shot. They get it into Buckley. Buckley with some good moves behind his back. Inside Mahoney. Mahoney's not going to go for the final shot. He'll power his way inside. No good. Second chance is good. 13-12 Womps with the clock running at 5 seconds left. Ooligan's going to have to go all the way down the court, and Buckley commits the foul. That's going to be his second. And that's going to give Needham a chance to set something up at half court. 3.9 seconds left. Good defense by the Womps, swallowed up. And Miller on the ground, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. A back and forth quarter. Both teams going on an 8-0 run. And after one quarter, Braintree leads 13-12. We're going to take a quick break here for BCAM TV and bring you back second quarter action after this. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Herget Gymnasium. Second quarter action set to begin with Braintree on top 13-12 over the Needham Rockets. I'm Mike Wassel here for BCAM TV, and Braintree coming out of the gate strong. They started off the game on an 8-0 run, but then Needham with a run of their own on a 10-0 run. And after a quarter, it's 13-12. Needham ball to start the second quarter. Well-balanced scoring on both sides. Three different scores for the Rockets with 4 points apiece. Parker, Ooligan, and Alberding. And the Womps with 4 different scores as well. So both teams getting a lot of players involved early on. As the foul is going to go against Buckley. That's his 3rd. He's going to have to come out. Costello checking back in. So it's going to be Costello, Hapgood, Timberlake, Mahoney, and Miller for the Womps. The jump shot from Alberding's no good, and the rebound is taken down by Miller. Miller has Timberlake forward, gets it to him, puts it off the glass. He got fouled. That was Hooligan who got him from behind. The Womps going to head to the free throw line. Just the 2nd trip to the line today. First free throw is no good, so Braintree 0 for 3 from the charity stride to open up the game. Timberlake misses them both, and Hooligan comes down with it, so poor free throw shooting to start the game for the Womps. And it's going to be a Needham ball with 7:25 to go in the 2nd quarter. Underneath their own basket. Braintree bringing some pressure. And Costello nearly forces the turnover, but it's going to go off his hands and out of play. Alberding with the ball. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Needham's going to have to get it over. Good defense by the Womps in the backcourt. Costello. And now Alberding just gets it over. Braintree playing a tight man-to-man defense. And Costello whistled for the foul as Alberding may have embellished that one a little bit. Sixteen foul against Braintree, so one more, and Needham's going to be in the 1-on-1 bonus. And there is another foul against Costello. 2 fouls in 5 seconds. And that's going to put the Rockets at the line for a 1-on-1. And that quickly prompts Berman back into the game alongside Tom Reddington as Costello and Hapgood check out. So Alberding at the line for 1-on-1. 13-12 Braintree. Free throw from Alberding is perfect. They'll get a 2nd. Leading scorer now with 5 points for the Rockets is Jack Alberding, one of the co-captains. He hits them both. 14-13 Needham. This one's been back and forth for the majority of this one. Aside from the 8-0 run Braintree had to open up this game, it's been back and forth for the last 6 or 7 minutes or so. As the turnover by the Womps, and here comes Hooligan. Hooligan's jumper is good. Gets the kind roll. 3rd time off the rim is the charm. Hooligan with 6. The largest lead of the game for Needham, that's 3. And a timeout taken by head coach Robert Crook with 6:37 to go here in the 2nd quarter. And Braintree hasn't started off this 2nd quarter the way they'd like. They led by 1 to start the quarter and now trailed by 3. So 4 straight points to open up the quarter for the Rockets. Hooligan with 2 and 2 for Alberding. And again, the Rockets at 6-2 on the season. They've actually already beaten BC High this year. That was a big win for the Rockets. But Braintree playing 2 fewer games. This is a huge game. If Braintree could pull off the upset, Braintree's certainly the underdog in this one, but playing right with the Rockets. But Braintree's going to have to clean things up a little bit. A few too many turnovers right now for the Womps. And the free throw shooting's certainly going to have to improve if they want to beat this Needham team. Braintree with the ball side out. 6:37 to go here in the 2nd quarter. And a 3-point lead for the Rockets as Miller inbounds to Reddington. A 1-3-1 defense for the Rockets trying to trap Braintree as Jones gets it over, and now Braintree is going to have to utilize some quick swings to find the open shooter. Three seconds on the shot clock. Jones going to have to put it up. Does. Throws it off the window. It's no good. That shot clock certainly seemed to catch up to the Womps. I didn't even realize it was coming down, and all of a sudden, Jones had to force it up with the left hand. Needham setting up a play up by 3. Ooligan, the leading scorer right now with the ball, 6 points. Both teams utilizing a lot of shot clock early on. Some good defense being played. Parker's jumper is good. Tough shot from Henderson Parker. And a 5-point lead, 18-13. 6 now for Parker. Berman lobs it to Miller. Miller inside. And inside is blocked. Reddington able to keep it alive. Nice quick dribble. Berman now swings it to Miller. Miller's going to drive inside. Go to the fall away. Tough shot. Won't get the roll. And it's taken down by Parker. Parker quickly forward to Ooligan. Ooligan going one-on-one, and it looks like he carried with the basketball. Trying to go from his right hand to his left. The ball went over his shoulder. 5:08 to go here in the quarter. Braintree yet to score. 6-0 run to open up the quarter for Needham, and that resulting in a 5-point lead. Jones to Berman, and now Miller has the shot. He won't take it, and he traveled with the basketball instead. So Braintree with another turnover here. 3 minutes have been played in the second quarter. Braintree yet to score. Paul Liner, the head coach of the Rockets, has had his defense clamp down on the Womps, who were scoring early and often in this one. But things have certainly dwindled down for Braintree's offense as Parker misses a shot and is taken down by Berman. Miller looking for a cutter. Now finds the cutter going to the basket. It's good as Berman lays it up off the window. Braintree finally scores here in the second quarter to cut the lead to 3, 18-15. Five different scores now for the Womps. Alberting a long 3. It's no good. And the rebound's taken down by Miller, and a silly foul by Parker from behind. Still only the 4th team foul against Needham, but not a good foul. Over the top. Again, Braintree won their last game 76-72 against Framingham, so a team like Braintree knows that they can score the basketball. And I spoke with Coach Crook prior to the game, and he talked about that game really being an offensive game due to the fact that there were so many fouls. And right now, Braintree's kind of put themselves in a bad spot with 7 fouls here in the first half as Jones travels with the basketball. That's the 5th turnover against Braintree here in the first half. Alex Dorian finds the cutter down low in Murphy. Murphy back up top to Dorian. And now Parker finds Bernstein. Alberting the long jumper. It's no good. Just inside the arc, and the rebound taken down by Jones. Jones going coast to coast, and he got fouled from behind. Looked like it was Alberting. Now the foul is going to go on Bronstein, number 4 for the Rockets, as quickly Ooligan's going to check back in. And another foul going on Needham, and that's going to be deemed going up in the air for an act of shooting, so Jones going to head to the line for a pair. Braintree 0 for the last 4 from the line as Jones heads in with 3:23 to go here in the quarter. Make it 0 for 5. Braintree's going to have to start hitting their free throws. Jones hits the second. Lead down to 2, 18-16. Jones now the leading scorer for the Womps. 6 points for Marquise. 4 different scorers now with 6 points. 3 on the Rocket side and 1 for the Womps. 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. The long 3 from Bronstein is no good. And an over-the-top foul going against Needham. That was Brennan Smith. And just like that, 7 fouls against Needham in the half. And Braintree's going to head to the line for a 1-on-1 situation. Berman at the stride. With 3:03 to go here in the first half. The free throw is no good. Back the other way. Connor Burns swings it to Ooligan. Ooligan back up top to Burns. And a lot of quick passing by the Rockets. The long 3 from Burns is no good. Braintree's defense has buckled down as Berman able to sidestep around Ooligan. Berman now cuts inside. Finds the open shooter. It's Miller for 3. It's good! Third 3 of the first half for the Womps. Coming at a big time, and it puts Braintree back on top, 19-18. First 3 points of the game for Tim Miller. And a turnover against the Rockets. So just like that, the Womps going on a little run of their own. A little 6-0 run for Braintree to take a 1-point lead here in the second quarter. Berman to McKinney. The ball was going out of play, and a great play to keep it alive as Jones finds Costello. And now Jones loses it. Miller comes down with it all over the court, and the Womps not a very good possession. Never really able to get anything going towards the basket. Burns inside. And the Womps can't believe there was no charge called as Miller was there in position and no call either way. No charge, no block. The basket good. Back on top by 1 for Needham. 20-19 inside. Miller's shot deflected and rebounded by Jones. Jones to McKinney. McKinney down low to Miller. Miller double teamed. Now back up top. McKinney quick pass to Berman. Berman fakes. With 5 on the shot clock, the Womps going to have to get something going inside. Costello off the window. No good. Offensive rebound taken down. Costello up off the window. It's good. So Costello follows his shot, comes down with it, and picks up a big 2 points to put the Womps back on top by 1, 21-20, with a minute left here in the first half. What was a high-scoring first quarter has turned into a low-scoring, good defensive battle here in the second. Jones defending. The pull-up is good. Alex Dorian gets his first 2 of the game and a very tough step back. 22-21. Costello looking for the cutter and Berman. It's not there. Now it's Jones. Jones one-on-one, and he loses the ball. And it's going to be a kickball. Braintree possession. So a new shot clock, and the Womps can hold for the final shot if they so choose. They had the same opportunity in the first quarter, and Mahoney went to the basket early, but right now it looks like the Womps will hold for the final shot as McKinney is going to set it up. Clock running down to 10. Jones inside. Push shot no good. Rebound Costello. Up and in. Big basket for Costello. He had 4 points for the Womps in that quarter. And that basket puts the Womps on lead to end the second quarter with a 23-22 lead heading into the locker room. A good ending to that second quarter after the Womps went through an offensive dry spell at the beginning of the second quarter, but able to power through some points at the end of the quarter, capped off with the 2 by Ryan Costello with 3 seconds left in the quarter, and the Womps will take a 1-point lead into half. For BCAM TV, we'll take a quick break and bring you back second half action after this.
Please visit www.artsusa.org to learn ways to support arts programs in your community schools.
Welcome back to the Herg Gymnasium for second half action here for BCAM TV. I'm Mike Wassel, and the Womps lead 23-22 over the Needham Rockets at half. And the leading scorer for Braintree was Marquise Jones with 6 in the first half, followed closely behind by Costello with 4. And then for the Rockets, the leading scorer, actually tied for the leading scorer with 6, was Henderson Parker, Aram Ooligan, and Jack Alberting. So 3 different scorers with 6 apiece for the Rockets. And the second half set to begin here at Braintree High School. The Womps at 4-2 on the season, and Needham at 6-2. Braintree had a perfect inbounds play right there as Costello was going to the basket, but the referee fumbled the handoff, and now Costello turns it over to open up the third quarter. Henderson drives inside and gives the Rockets the lead. Cal Berman looking to go backdoor to Miller. It wasn't there, and it's picked off by Ooligan. So 2 straight turnovers to open up this third quarter. Inside, great block by Costello. Ooligan with the left hand, able to put it in. Inside now, Berman to Jones. Jones underneath. 4 different players in the paint. Costello drives, puts it up off the window, won't get the roll, and it's taken down by Bronstein. Ooligan going one-on-one with Jones, puts it up off the glass, no good, and a foul. Dylan Murphy whistled for the first foul of the second half. So both teams in the double bonus for the majority of that second quarter. That's McKinney with the pass down low, and Miller puts it off the window, no good. Ooligan down low, swallowed up, and a quick foul on McKinney as he gave him the hand check to the back. It's a new rule that's being implemented by the MIAA this year. A lot more emphasis on the hand check. As you saw there wasn't much contact, but that's the way the rules are set. 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Needham with a 3-point lead, 26-23. And a 3-second violation. No, it's going to be a foul against Tim Miller. Looked like an errant whistle. I didn't see the foul on Miller, but that's a second. Second foul now against the Womps as Costello able to take it away. Going one-on-one, Costello up off the window, it's good. Lead down to 1, 26-25. And an offensive foul on Alberting. going in with the forearm. And Braintree possession, so it's 2 straight turnovers by Needham. Both teams with a few sloppy plays here in the third quarter. And now the referee going to talk to Costello after he yanked the ball away from Alberding. 6:08 to go here in the third quarter. Jones with the half hook. Won't get the roll, and it's taken down by Ooligan. Braintree really crashing the boards here in the third quarter. Things starting to get a little testy out there. Down low, it's Bronstein. Good defense by Costello. Bronstein off the glass. It's good. 4 now for Bronstein. 2-on-2. Nice pass. Miller up and in. Tim Miller now with 5. And the offense picking up. Back and forth we go. As Costello whistled for the foul. Going for the steal. That's his 3rd. Gotta like the aggressive defense being played by Costello. Certainly taking a gamble there with 2, but if he did come with that clean, he was going the other way, and Alberding throws it away. Nobody looking for the Rockets, as neither Dorian nor Parker were looking towards the pass, and that one went right out of play. Braintree basketball, 3rd turnover, and now Braintree throws it away. Costello can't foul here. Good defense by Costello, and it's taken down by the Womps. And a travel on Jones before the charge, as Ooligan was set there. And that's always a place that you don't want to be if you're the dribbler in that situation. You know that the contact's coming, and it's tough because you know it's either going to be a charge, and then you take that 1 extra second and you travel with it. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, and that one's out of play off the hand of Miller, as Hapgood's going to check in probably for Costello, who has 3. No, he's going to check in for Berman. And Mahoney's going to come in as well. He's coming in for McKinney. So Braintree bringing a little size in. Mahoney hasn't played too many minutes in this one. He just the 2 points in that first quarter. Braintree playing a different approach. Going with the small lineup as a 3 is good from Ooligan. That was way behind the arc. First player in double figures with 11 is Aram Ooligan. And the lead's 4, 31-27. Costello drives baseline and throws it away. And that's going to quickly prompt Buckley in. Good defense by the Womps, and Miller comes down with it. Miller is going to get to the line for 2. Very nearly got the roll on a potential 3-point play, but the ball wouldn't cooperate. And now Miller heading to the charity stride, which hasn't been very kind to the Womps so far. And a timeout going to be taken by head coach Paul Liner and the Needham Rockets, with the Womps trailing by 4, 31-27 here at home. Braintree so far 2-1 at home and 2-1 on the road, so an even split in their 6 games. 4-2 on the early season, but a big game here today against the Needham Rockets, a team that's 6-2. This would be a big statement game for Braintree if they're able to pick up a win. They've played very well for a lot of stretches during this game, but Braintree's gone on some offensive dry spells, mainly in that second quarter. But it's been a game of runs, and that's really what basketball's all about. Back and forth, but right now it's the Rockets on a little bit of a run. They've outscored by Braintree by 5 points so far here in the third quarter. Braintree will have a pair of free throws for Tim Miller coming out of the timeout, trying to chip into this 4-point deficit. First free throw is well long. And again, Braintree's poor free throw shooting continues. Second one's no good as well, and right now Braintree aiming at the basket. Outside, the three is no good. Rebound. Somehow Parker comes down with it, and Mahoney commits the foul. What a big swing that was. Braintree had 3 players under the basket, and Parker somehow able to fight for it, and now he earns himself 2 free throws. So Braintree unable to convert on the other end at the free throw line, and now Parker will head to the line for 2. First free throw is good. One more for Parker. He's got 9, looking for his 10th here in the second half of the free throw. .404 to go here in the third quarter. It's missed by Parker. His lead stays at 5, 32-27, largest lead of the game for Needham. Hapgood fakes it. Now a nice pass inside. Mahoney up off the glass and in. So Hapgood had the 3, decided not to take it, and finds the easier shot as Mahoney puts it up for his 4th point of the game, and Braintree back within 3. Braintree playing a zone defense now. The 3 from Alberting well off the mark and taken down. And the Womps have numbers, 2-on-2. Timberlake, nice move, up and off the glass. The lead's 1, 32-31. The sophomore guard, Nick Timberlake, cuts the lead to 1. And now Braintree forcing Needham to the outside, which they haven't really shown other than Ooligan, who's taking the 3 here. It's no good, and it's rebounded by the smallest player in the court, Hapgood, and he got fouled. .306 to go here in the third quarter. Now both teams with 4 fouls in the second half, and that one the second on Jack Alberting. So Braintree switching up the defensive scheme and so far paying off. Miller looking for the cutter. It's Timberlake. Timberlake inside. He got fouled. Counted and 1. Braintree goes back on top, 33-32 with 2:53 to go here in the third quarter. 4 quick points by Nick Timberlake here in the third quarter has given Braintree the lead. And now looking to convert the 3-point play with the free throw. And Timberlake misses it. Braintree just 2 for 9 from the free throw line in the game. Well below their average. 2:35 to go. The 3 from Alberting is good. So Braintree's giving the outside shot, and that time Alberting hit. Now 9 for Alberting. Timberlake fakes. Timberlake to the basket. No good. Rebound Mahoney. Mahoney up, and he's fouled. Mahoney's creating a lot of problems underneath. His size at 6'7", creating a lot of problems for the Rockets. Certainly the biggest player out on the floor. But right now the Womps having trouble from the free throw line, so really not the place they want to be. But Mahoney's first free throw is good. Nice looking stroke from the line. 35-34, Needham. 5 points now for Mahoney. Second free throw short, and it's rebounded by Burns. Righty to Burns, and now back to Righty. Sets things up with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Again, Braintree playing a zone. They're going to force Needham to beat them from the outside. Righty, a clean look at a three. That's well long and over the basket. No good. Can't ask for a better look if you need them. That was a wide open look. Braintree knows that Needham's real strength is their inside game, especially Ooligan and Alberding trying to drive inside of the basket, but so far the three-point shooting has not been very good. And Braintree looking to force them to beat them from the outside. 35-34, Womps down by 1. Timberlake gets inside again. This time it's no good. Mahoney again, offensive rebound, and he'll get back to the free throw line as Parker commits the foul with the body. And now Needham is going to be in the bonus for the remainder of this game. Already with 7 fouls here in the third quarter. Braintree really driving to the basket, even though the free throw shooting has been rather poor. It's going to force Needham to defend Braintree a little stronger, as the first free throw is good from Mahoney. Mahoney shooting the ball way better than Braintree's average in the game. That's his second from the line with 1:38 to go here in the third quarter. Now the tie game at 35. He'll split the free throws, and the lead is not a lead. It's actually a tie at 35 still here with 1:30 to go. And a back-and-forth affair between Braintree and Needham. 6-2 the Rockets versus the 4-2 Womps. Back to the perimeter. Good defense, and Mahoney comes with the block. Timberlake comes down with it, and a nice behind-the-back move. Buckley is open. Buckley fakes it, now drives inside. Nice pass to Hapgood. He's blocked. Mahoney inside. Up and in. Counted and one. Mahoney with his third offensive rebound of the quarter results in another three-point potential play. That's Braintree goes on top, 37-34. Now 8 points for Mahoney, who's been a major factor here in the third quarter. And the three-point play is completed as Mahoney really getting in a good rhythm. 1 minute to go now in the quarter. A three-point lead for the Womps, 38-35. The lead was 1 at half, and it's 3 now. The Womps ending this third quarter on a good run, and Hapgood intercepts it. Inside, and he gets the roll to go. And a timeout by Needham as Braintree's gone on a major run here to end this third quarter. It's been capped off with Timberlake and Mahoney, and right there, a good interception by Hapgood for the 2. And the largest lead of the second half for Braintree at 5, 40-35 with 46.1 to go. And Braintree's defense has certainly buckled down. Even as poor as the Womps free throw shooting has been, Braintree's defense has kept them with this 5-point lead. If Braintree could have made a few more of their free throws, they'd be up by double digits right now. And right now the Womps playing very sound defense, and that's been their recipe for success all season long. The first 3 games, they averaged only giving up 43.5 points. So right now, they're right on that pace with allowing 35 so far. So that's been Braintree's bread and butter. Their defense and their offense has been coming around as of late. Again, scoring 76 points against Framingham here at home. But they've been averaging around 48, 50 points a game for the season. So they're well on their average right now. Needham ball down by 5. The 3 from Burns, no good. Taken down by Parker. And a big offensive rebound as it's lost in his feet and it's taken away. Timberlake forward. Loses it momentarily. And now he does lose it. Back the other way. Miller takes the contact, no call. And out of bounds. Needham ball. Good defense by Tim Miller. I think moments ago, Timberlake probably should have taken a timeout. But either way, Braintree is going to have to defend for the final 15 seconds here. The jumper is no good. Rebound by Alberding. Alberding fouled, and he's going to count it. And that's a huge, huge mistake for the Womps, allowing 2 straight offensive rebounds. And now what should have been 5-point lead and the ball turned into what could be a 2-point lead in the ball with 10 seconds left. As Alberding heading to the line for the 3-point opportunity, which he completes. 12 points for Alberding. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Buckley to Timberlake, now down to 1. Timberlake puts it up, and he won't get the roll, as he did get it off in time. And the Womps head into the fourth quarter with a 2-point lead. It was 23-22 after 2. It's 40-38 after 3. We're going to take a quick break and bring you back what seems to be a very exciting fourth quarter. You don't want to miss this one here on BCAM TV. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Herkitt Gymnasium. Fourth quarter action set to begin. I'm Mike Wassel here for BCAM TV, and Braintree heads into the fourth quarter with a 2-point lead, 40-38. It's been back and forth the entire game, and right now the Womps trying to pick up their 5th win of the season, head to 5-2. As Ooligan drives inside, somehow fumbles it away, but Needham comes down with it. And a 3-second violation inside. The delayed call, and head coach Paul Leiner close to getting a technical foul. He come out in the court. He doesn't like the call. Look like the crowd here may have influenced the call. But you've seen Braintree pleading for that all game long as Jones drives baseline, finds Miller outside. Miller to the basket. The shot's no good, and it's taken down by Ooligan. He's been a monster in the glass for the Rockets. Been their leading scorer and their leading rebounder. Two-point lead for the Womps. Defense is going to win it for Braintree. It seems like inside and swallowed up as Miller got taken down. And it goes out of play off the Rockets. Dylan Murphy lost the ball on his way up, as the intensity picking up on both sides. But Braintree right now is going to have to find that extra pass. Pass has been there, but Braintree's going to have to knock down their shots. Costello with the quick step finds Mahoney. He's been going to the basket strong, and he does again with the left hand off the glass. He's got 11. And now with the leading scorer for the Womps. 4-point lead, 42-38. Ooligan defended by Mahoney. Back to Ooligan. Up top. And a foul against Tim Miller. That's the 6th against Braintree. One more, and Needham's going to head to the free throw line for 1-1. Braintree already in the bonus. Miller checking out. Alberding, a long 3, well off. And the outlet, nobody there. It's just Timberlake, and he puts it up and in. So Nick Timberlake, the sophomore, with 6 points, all coming here in the second half. And the largest lead of the second half at 6, 44-38. Braintree coming up with some good defensive stands. The long 3, it's no good. Good box out by the Womps again, and here comes Costello. Running gun, the Womps. Up off the window, no good. Costello, and foul going against the Womps as Costello going to be whistled for that one? I don't know. It looked like he had a piece of the ball, but they're going to call him for the hand instead as he got a piece of Alberding. Clearly, Costello was going to try and get the jump ball. 44-38 with 5:59 to go and a pair at the line for Alberding. First free throw is good. 13 points now for Alberding, the leading scorer for the Rockets. Looking to cut it to 4, make it a 2-possession game. Free throw is good. 14 now for Alberding. 44-40. 5:50 to go. And a hand check going against the Rockets. That was Alex Dorian whistled down. And Braintrey's going to go to the line for a 1-on-1. The last one, and then they'll be in the double bonus for the remainder of the ball game. 5:49 to go. Costello's first is good. These are the points you need down the stretch. Throw the Braintree's free throw shooting out through the first 3 quarters. Doesn't matter right now. They're going to have to finish it off here in the 4th quarter with some solid free throw shooting if they want to finish the Rockets off. The second one's no good. The lead stays at 5, 45-40. Costello with 5 points, which is the lead. Dorian drives inside, push shot no good, rebound down, and comes up with it is Dorian. I don't know how he came up with that ball. Dorian inside, now Ooligan. Good defense, and Ooligan dribbles it off his foot and out of play. Ooligan going down looking for the whistle, but some solid defense by Mahoney. Again, the 6'7" center has really changed the complexion of this game. He's got 11 points, 9 of which have been scored here in the second half, and he's come up with a few blocks and some solid defense. And a foul going on Dorian. And not only the Needham crowd, but the coaching starting to get fed up with the calls here, as they said that Dorian hit the ball first, but he certainly got the body as well. And Braintree heads into the double bonus. Costello's first is good. Just 3 points for the senior guard. One of the tri-captains here for the Womps. Costello always a good free throw shooter for Braintree, but he misses the second. So the lead stays at 6, 46-40. Back outside Ooligan. This is a big 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Alberding. And Alberding losing the handle, and Costello comes down with it. Sent forward for Timberlake. Timberlake got taken down. Can't believe there was no call there. He got taken up from underneath. And now the whistle going to go on Costello as he was looking for the block, but the fake by Alberding smartly and caught Costello in the air. And a huge swing of momentum there. Looked like Timberlake was going to at least go to the line for a pair if he wasn't able to finish the shot, but instead, no call. And the referee is certainly letting him play here in the second half. Even though there's been 10 fouls against Needham and 8 against the Womps, there's been a lot of contact, both sides. Mainly the charge block call, which is always the toughest call for a referee to make, not only at the high school level, but at the college and professional level. Both free throws good by Alberding. He's got 16. Lead is 4, and a timeout taken by Braintree with 4:44 to go. 4 is wild here at Braintree High School. A 4-point lead with 4:44 to go. And right now, Braintree's going to have to try and close it out, but Needham not going away quietly. It's been all Alberding here in the second half for Needham. Ooligan's scoring has certainly dwindled off, and the scoring for the Womp has picked up from Mike Mahoney, along with Nick Timberlake, who's been a very pleasant spark off the bench for Coach Crook. Again, 10 fouls against Needham, so Braintree in the double bonus for the remainder of the game. And Needham in the bonus, they'll be shooting 1-1 for 2 more. But it's going to be a Braintree basketball with 4:44 to go coming out of the timeout. Let's see what Braintree draws up. Usually, Braintree draws up some sort of inbound play right off of the timeouts. And this ball, just at that place where you expect Braintree to try something, maybe backdoor. Maybe Buckley going backdoor or Jones. But Braintree stays a little bit more conventional, goes in the backcourt for Buckley. 4.5 to go. Jones with plenty of space, and that one's taken away. Up and off the window for Bernstein. The lead's down to 2. 6 points for Bronstein. 4:15 to go. Buckley gets it to Miller. Needham very aggressive on the outside, looking for the steals. Inside to Timberlake, and Timberlake throws in the backcourt. That's quickly going to get Berman back in the game. A rare mistake by Nick Timberlake here in the second half. (46-44). Braintree by 2. Ooligan, push shot no good, and Alberding again. And the game's tied. 18 now for Alberding. Tie game. It's been all Alberding for Needham here in the second half. It's the sole reason why this game's tied. Miller, up off the window, it's good. Tough shot from Tim Miller. Braintree back on top by 2. 7 points now for Tim. Back and forth we go here at the Herget Gymnasium. Ooligan up off the window and good. That was a tough shot as well. Costello's going to check back in for the remainder of this one, it looks like. .20 on the shot clock. 2:55 to go. Now down to 10 on the shot clock. Buckley looking to get it going. Inside, Mahoney goes to the right hand. Now back to the left and spins it in. Mahoney with 13. He's quickly creeping up on the game-high scorer. Alberding has 18. Mahoney has 13. Outside, Alberding. He's been on fire. Finally misses one. And it's rebounded by Buckley. 2:29 to go. 50-48, Braintree up by 2. Looking to make it a 2-possession game. Buckley now to Berman. Berman to the right wing. Now it's Berman looking for the cutting Jones. Miller's open. Now Berman down low to Mahoney. He's been the go-to guy for the Womps here in the second half. 5 on the shot clock. Miller's going to have to do something with it. Gets swallowed up, and he got fouled. Looked like it was fouled from behind on O'Connor. And it was. So Miller's going to head to the line for 2. Berman, Buckley, Jones, Mahoney, and Miller, who's shooting the 2 right now. First free throw is good. 8 now for Miller. As Costello checks in for Buckley. And it looks like this is going to be the lineup for the Womps down the stretch. Looking to make it a 2-possession game now. It's 51-48. Miller's second free throw is off the rim. No good. Offensive rebound by Mahoney. A lot of contact, no call, but Braintree's going to utilize some clock. Parker trying to say that that one went off of Berman's knee, but to no avail. 51-48. Braintree with 20 on the shot clock. Wouldn't be surprised if they tried to go down inside to Mahoney. Mahoney goes inside. Mahoney goes up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Ooligan back the other way. 1:40 to go. A 3-point deficit for the Rockets. Braintree's going to have to key in on Alberding, who's in the corner. He's open. won't take the shot this time. Braintree giving the shot up top to Bronstein. Bronstein drives inside, throws it up and in. The teardrop falls, and it's a 1-point game, 51-50. 8 points for Bronstein, and just over a minute left, and Berman throws it away. Bronstein's going to slow it down. Didn't have numbers and smartly brought it back. This one's going to go down to the final minute. Are we going to find a winner, or are we going to head into overtime? This one has been back and forth the entire game. Alberting very nearly loses it. 50 seconds left, 10 on the shot clock. Good defense by the Womps. Parker. Now Alberting. Alberting fakes. Alberting takes. And it's well short. 3 seconds on the shot clock. 1 second on the shot clock. And that's going to be a shot clock violation. It should be a Braintree basketball. It's still going to be Braintree ball, even though it should have been a shot clock violation. But either way, it was Braintree ball as the possession arrow goes Braintree's way. And a timeout now taken by the Womps as they cling to a 1-point lead, 51-50 with 39 seconds left. Braintree trying to pick up their 5th win of the season and improve to 5-2 and pick up a much-needed win here in a very big divisional game. Braintree, again, giving up a lot of points that they should have had from the free throw line. Braintree's missed over 10 free throws in this one, and that's really come back to make a major play in this game. Right now, if the Womps hit anywhere from 5 to 6 of those, you're talking about a 3-possession game, and right now the Womps would be looking in very good control. But the way the Womps have played, they've played scrappy, they've played hard, and they're giving the 6-2 Rockets all they can handle. Braintree looking to pull off a major upset here at home. It's going to be a Braintree basketball under the Needham basket. 51-50 Braintree ball. And it looks like Braintree's going to come out with Miller, Costello, Timberlake, Mahoney, and Jones. And for the Rockets, it's going to be Parker, Ooligan, as well as Alberting and Dorian. Inbounded to Timberlake, and that's going to go off his knee. A huge swing of momentum as it's going to be a Needham ball with 38 seconds. And now Needham's going to take a timeout. An unfortunate bounce off the knee of Timberlake. And now the Rockets probably not going to try and hold for the final shot, I wouldn't think. Although there would be an 8-second differential if they were to do so. But down by 1, I don't think you're going to hold for the final shot. Really wouldn't give yourself much time if you did miss it. So it'll be interesting what Needham comes out of their timeout with. But you got to assume that the ball is going to either go to Ooligan or Alberting. Alberting has 18. Ooligan has 13. So one of the two of them probably going to have the ball, and if you're Braintree, you certainly can't allow a 3-point potential shot. But I would assume that Needham's going to try and go to the basket and try and get to the line, whether it's Alberting or Ooligan cutting inside. But Braintree's going to have to come up with another defensive play. They've done it all game long. They found a way to frustrate Needham. But back a year ago, this is almost an identical spot where Needham beat Braintree at the buzzer in what was an incredible game last year. Certainly two different teams. And a foul going on the Womps. And that's going to be on Miller, so it's going to be a 1-and-1. And Bronstein's going to head to the line. And that's going to be the 5th foul on Costello. Wow, that's a big swing of momentum. It looked like that was on Miller. So that's going to bring Berman in as Costello's finished here with just 3 points. But Costello had a few big steals. So 1-on-1 situation for Andrew Bronstein, trying to tie the game. If he does miss, the Womps going to have a chance to get the rebound as Bronstein hits. 9 now for Bronstein in a tie game. 32 seconds left. Big free throw here. It's good. 10 points for Bronstein and 30 seconds left. Timeout, Braintree. 25 seconds on the shot clock, 27.6 to go. So a 2.5 second differential between the game and the shot clock. Braintree again in a situation just like Needham was, down by 1 with the ball. Does Braintree hold for the final shot and look for the win at the buzzer, or does Braintree go to the basket and try and find some contact just like Needham did a moment ago? Great game here at the Herget Gymnasium, but you can't look further than the free throw shooting for the Womps. It's really cost them in this game. Don't want to hark on it too much, but right now it's really been an issue for the Womps. But still, Braintree down by 1 in a manageable spot. Figured that this one may come down to the final shot. The way this one was going all game long, back and forth we've gone. Braintree's gone up by 6. Needham's gone up by 6. The largest lead was 8, and that was an 8-0 start by the Womps in the first quarter. Braintree had a 2-point lead after 3. Now trail by 1. Miller just gets it in. It's inside to Mahoney. Mahoney back up top. Miller throws it up off the glass. No good. And a foul on Hapgood. There really wasn't any contact there. And now a technical foul against Miller. And that's really not a smart play. So that's going to put Ooligan at the line for 2, and that's a huge swing. $14 now for Ooligan. $15 for Ooligan. And now Alberting heading to the line for 2 to make it a 2-possession game. And now you see the difference between the free throw shooting. Needham's hitting everything. That's 20 for Alberting as he hits both. And what a huge mistake the Womps made there. Not only fouling, but getting a technical foul. Instead of a 3-point game, it's now a 5-point game, down 2 possessions with 20.6. Branch is going to need a quick basket and then a steal or a foul. Don't need a 3, but if the 3's there, certainly take it. So out of the timeout, Braintree down 5, 56-51, 20.6 to go. And it's a Needham ball, too, which is the result of the technical foul, which kills the Womps. It's dribbled off the hand, or the leg of Ooligan, and Braintree has life. Just like that, the Womps were ready to foul, and Ooligan, with a silly play, bouncing it off his leg. Obviously, it wasn't intentional, but really can't afford to do that if you need him. I mean, that was the only way Braintree was getting back in it. Timberlake's going to have to do something quick. Jones inside now to Hapgood. Hapgood trying to get inside. Throws it up, and he's going to get fouled. Quick move to the basket by Braintree. First things first. Got to hit them both. And just like it's gone all game long, first free throw is missed. Now you got to miss this one here if you're Hapgood and try and get the rebound. He hits it. Womps commit the foul with 7.8, down by 4. And Bronstein, who hit 2 huge free throws to give Needham the lead. And they haven't looked back so far as he hits another one. It's now a 2-possession game. And a 6-point game, 58-52. Braintree's going to need a 3. McKenney up to Hapgood. Hapgood's 3 is short, and that's how the game's going to end as Ooligan gets the rebound and Braintree commits the foul, which only extends the game for 2 more points. And a tough loss for the Womps here in a game that they probably should have won. These are the ones you look back later in the season and say that that was one that we should have had. And Braintree looks like they're going to fall. And will fall to 4-3. A big chance to pick up on ground in their division. As the first free throw by Ooligan's good. And Needham is going to escape with a road win. Game, they didn't play all that great. Neither team played all that well in this game, but what it boils down to is Braintree's inability to hit their free throws, as they lose this one 60-52 here at home. The high scorer for Braintree was Mahoney. He had 13, most of that done in that second half. But the player of the game was Albert. He was too much for the Womps. He had 20. And the Needham Rockets pick up their 7th win of the season to improve to 7-2 and hand the Womps a loss to make them 4-3. But for the final time here at the Herget Gymnasium, for Christine Patterson and Genevieve Bergoli and Wes Ray on the production, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.